Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be covering a topic that I think is very important because how many times have you walked into a makeup store like curious about a foundation and then walked out pissed off? Okay, personally I haven't experienced that too many times, thank God, but with some of the trial and error that I've learned as a makeup artist, some of the things that I have learned from other successful makeup artists, I'm going to be showing you a compilation of how I've learned to really get the best out of shade matching. So as an example, I'm going to be using my Camouflage concealer palette. It says concealer, but concealer and foundation are basically the same thing. So whenever you're looking for a foundation, you're going to go to the makeup store, counter, whatever it may be, or if you're using a friend's product, and you want to start with 3 shades. You never want to just pick up one and assume that that's the right one. I mean, you might have a great eye for that, but I wouldn't advise that, especially if you're going to just go off of that and purchase it. Start off with 3 shades, a lighter one, a normal one that you think might be yours, and then a darker one. So I'm going to take my palette and let's work with these 3 right here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna work with these 3 right here, these 3 in the middle. As far as where we're swatching, so I don't think that there's a right or wrong answer to anything. I've seen a lot of people do it on the jawline. I've seen a lot of people do it on the wrist, which I would not advise. Obviously your wrist and your face are on 2 completely different parts of the body. Not that I'm expecting anyone to absolutely know that. It's not really common sense. But I mean, if you really think about it, that's not really okay. Jawline, only problem that I have faced with that is the bottom half of my face is actually darker than the top half. Sometimes it's noticeable, sometimes it's not. So I mean, yeah, it might be a successful method for some, but I don't really think that compared to the next tip I'm going to show you, it's as great. So I, up until about 6 months ago, was taught to swatch on the center of the chest. Reason being, you take a picture, you go to an event, and you get photographed and you wonder why your chest and your face don't match. Well, duh, start at the chest. It's simple. And the center, simply because obviously that's the part that gets the most attention. So I generally like to shade match right in that area, right up in there. And once again, you're going to do your 3 swipes, your 3 test swipes. So let's zoom in so you can see. So first there's our lighter shade. Clearly that one is too light, but hey, you get the picture. There's the second one. That's still looking a little light, but let's try the third one. And the one that's actually your shade should pretty much disappear when you apply it. So if you look at the 3 of those, that's not really perfect, but this is, getting a little bit warmer than these 2, obviously. And let's try this one here and see how that looks. So you don't have to have 3, you can go 3, 4 until you really get it right. Okay, so which one do you guys think disappears the best? I'm looking at, if I were to actually blend it in, I think I'm looking at the 3rd one. So that's just an example of how you would do that. So once you get your 1, 2, 3 swipes, ask for a second opinion. Bring a friend with you. Sometimes that helps. Second or third opinions are always great because what you think might look good sometimes won't look that good. And then once you find your shade, I would just apply it like normal. So tips as far as when you're shopping for makeup, I would never advise anyone to buy a foundation the day that they try it on. Simply because, okay, you go to the counter or the makeup store, you have the artist do half of your face, let's say. First of all, that's not enough time to figure out if the foundation will oxidize. You don't get a chance to see how it mixes in with your body chemistry, how it will deal with your skin type. Is it going to make you shiny? Is it going to dry your skin out? There's so many things to factor in when you're shopping for a new foundation. So what I would suggest is one, ask for samples if they're available. If not, two, have the artist apply the foundation all over the face. And if you're like at the mall or the store, I would wear the foundation for the entire day. I would walk around the store for a little bit, shop, maybe not the entire day, but maybe a couple hours. But I would definitely, you know, leave the store with the makeup on, shop around, see how it holds up outside in the sun after you sweat a little bit and after you get a little bit oily, if, you know, if that applies to you. And that way you get to see how it looks, how it holds up, you know, the durability of the foundation. Because sometimes you put it on and it's pretty right then and there, and then 10 minutes later your oil slicks, so that's not okay. There's also many things to consider when shopping for foundation. The finishes that you might want, the shade range, the coverage, of course, how light, how medium it is. Finish referring to, do you want to look dewy? Do you want to look matte, no shine, completely shine free? So there's so many different things to consider, but pretty much I just wanted to show you guys how you can find your shade and how you want your foundation to look after you find the right shade. The possibilities are just endless. So I hope that you guys found that helpful. If you guys have any tips or advice, you know, what's your favorite way to foundation shade match? I'd love to find out, and we can all chit chat about it. Let me know if you guys have tried the chest method. A friend told me about it and I thought it was genius. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Bye.